Good morning, people. Good morning. This is Spirit Journey. I hope you all could hear me and see what I see. Yes, good morning, Sunday morning. It is April 24, 2022, and the time is about 4:56 a.m. in the morning. And it's going to be sunrise at 6:03 a.m. today. It is 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice. Nice, yeah. I don't want this to be a long video because I still have to get dressed and everything and get my dogs ready for us to go out. Yes, the weather is slowly trying to stay warm, but as the day goes on, the heat is more. So it's better that we leave early. So, walking, you generate a lot of heat. So, little cool the weather is always best. Yes, good morning, viewer. Good morning, good morning. Hope you can hear me. There was some technical problems yesterday in my live feed. So I don't know what was the cause of this. So I hope you can see the wind, I hope you can see. You're looking at the Manhattan skyline. Yeah, I love it this time. And you can hear the birds sing. I love hearing the birds sing. Can you hear the birds sing where you live? Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. So, yeah, I don't want to stay on long because I still have to get ready. Yeah, just a little quickie. Let's see. Yeah, woke up. Oh, around 4 o'clock, my alarm went off. And I saw a vision. You guys know that upon awakening in the morning, I keep my eyes closed, and I just as if I'm staring straight into my eyelids, my closed eyelids. I generally see something. Um, I saw another aerial view. Yes, I was as if I'm up in the air, below the clouds, not that high, but below the cloud levels. And I saw land. I saw like what you call bushland, trees and a lot of brown earth, like a pale brown color, the ground. And for whatever reason, it's like turning, like it was spinning in a counterclockwise. Wait a minute. Um, the ground below. Oh yeah. I think it'd be clockwise. Yeah, I think I was in a clockwise, going in a clockwise position. Yeah. It was very faint, but you can see stuff. And then I remember I was looked like at a ground view, and I saw structures. It was buildings, um, short buildings, maybe 4 stories high. And I think it was like a pale mustard color. And I remember the walls looked like a cutout, like you're making a paper cutout of something. Um, it looked like what a spade looked like a card deck. You're playing a deck of cards, and the different suits. The one that is a spade, something like that. So it's a bulbous shaped uh, entryway, or so it was wide at the bottom and tapers and points at the top. I saw that. Again, it was so faint, and I think I opened my eyes at that point, just briefly, and I closed them again. And this time, interesting, again, another area view. And this time, what it looked like, was my where I live. I mean the city. Yeah, you. Many of you know I live in New York City, and we have in the center of New York City, Manhattan Island, and I was over what looked like Central Park. Central Park is our little park. Um, has grass and trees and bushes and all that, and paths that you could run, jog, ride your bikes. Really big park. It's 1.83 miles and over 800, um, what was that? Over 800 something acres. Yeah, so it's a big place. And you could see, like, I mean, it's very faint, but like you see it's in the shape of a rectangle, Central Park, a perfect rectangle. And so it's green inside the rectangle, and then you see little buildings surrounding it. I mean, yeah, surrounded like you would see in New York City. So amazing, amazing. I don't know what all the. I mean, when these things happen, and again, I did open my eyes and close it. You know, when you know to see the other things. Yeah, because I was high up enough to see Central Park in one view. You know, you saw the whole piece. So I had to be high up enough to see the whole thing. Yeah. So I was taller than the buildings. Yeah, I mean, I was up in the air. You know, the area view was above all the buildings, so I could see everything. Amazing, amazing. I could say that. Yeah, I live in New York City, and we had another um, attack in the states. I mean, I don't want to be Mormon. Um, yeah, I thought at first it might have been like an old clip or something. Um, so an event happened in D.C., Washington D.C. Another bang bang. You know, yeah, I have to be careful the words I use. But yeah, but something like this, like, see, I thought it might have been an old report because something like this happened before, about 20 years ago. Yeah, I had arrived, let's see, it could have been in 2002, around that time. Yeah, we had somebody doing the same thing, and they called the guy the same thing. The, 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 the DC, you know, trigger, and just use that as a code name. Yeah, the same that for those of you who are in the States at that time, old enough to remember that, yeah, they given him the same name as that guy who did that horrible thing. And why I'm mentioning it, you know, I clicked on the thumbnail on YouTube to see the video. And you know, you hear people say, "Oh, it was this and that. It was scary." Blah blah blah. Yes, they were the person in question were just in a vehicle doing these things. They claim that they found the suspect who um, committed suicide. So you're not going to have any story, any trial or anything like that. I hope no one um, got seriously hurt. You know, um, why now? Why is this? And why did they give him the same name? Yeah, with the incident that happened almost like 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago. Um, His thing was actually a cover up. Uh, what happened in the thing that happened around 20 years ago, uh, they could have been divorced. The man and woman, they were married or divorced. And for whatever reason, it was so bizarre. He befriends this lady and asks the lady, could he have the son? She said, sure. Um, and he had a vehicle, and he told the boy was maybe 18. He was a foreign national from the West Indies, the boy. And he wanted the boy to um, demise this, his former. So he was given a location, and he approached that location, rings the bell or something, and he just assumed the first person who answers the door is the target, but it wasn't. He did the wrong person, and so now he has to cover up. Hey, Acer. Good morning, Acer. Oh, it's good to see you. Yeah, I was just, you probably might remember this, Asa, because you lived here in the States. The DC person. Yeah, I can't use the full name. You know, I don't want my video to be, um, questioned. Uh, but remember the DC so and so, the DC person, the guy, and he had a helper, a teenage boy, and they went um, in DC on the highway and started, you know, using their weaponry to demise others. Well, they're giving I almost said that word. They're giving a new person the same title. Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah, that word. Yep, you got bingo. Well, I saw a video yesterday on YouTube, and it happened again. It happened again, but this time the sniper. I think I could say that word. um, uh, Committed suicide, and they had like were interviewing people and how frightened they were, and it just seems so staged. I know. I don't know. I don't know, Acer. But I just feel it's baloney. Yeah, 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 exactly. Ops. And remember, was it earlier this month we had that guy in Brooklyn. You notice now you don't hear anything about him. The guy in Brooklyn who went on the trains with things to hurt people, and they had an award out for him, and they got him within 24 hours. You don't hear anything about him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you said caught in 8 hours. Wow, wow, that's even closer. But yeah, why don't you hear about him? About arraignment. You know what's going to happen to him. Is because you're considered a suspect, but to get more in his background. But what they did for his background, um, yeah, and they didn't pull it. They allow people to see it. The video, he does a rant about but basically he was angry with um, the women, and how the women are becoming more dominant over the men. So he seemed very insecure. Oh, he spoke really harsh. I actually laughed. I thought he was funny. I don't think what he did was funny, but his rant that he did on the internet it was, he was just an angry guy. He probably can't get no, he can't get a female, and so he's just lashing out. But why? But I don't know when that rant was done, and what that rant, which was against women, a certain type of woman, and doing that thing in the subway, two separate things. What make him trigger? What would make a 62 or 63-year-old man want to waste his time being thrown in the slammer? He does have a history, a criminal record, but just, stupid stuff. Yeah, he's 62 now. 62, 63, 64. To screw up your life at that stage, I think these are, like you say, ops. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it, Asa. I wouldn't doubt it. But see, they want to create an environment of fear upon us. They want to get all these weirdos. So now they had a black guy for the subway, fat guy with breast. He's so fat. He had these breasts. Who knows what the DC guy looks like? The guy in DC that just happened yesterday. What? It just seems so still. It's not sitting right with me. It seems now again. Anyone who got hurt, um, I wish for your safety, your quick recovery. It's nothing about you. It's not, if anyone really got hurt, my condolences, my deepest condolences. No one should be hurt. That is not good to hurt people. But it's just how it's sitting on my spirit. That like right at this time, boom, you get something like that. I feel another distractant because they're setting us up for something. They want to like re-traumatize us. Re-traumatize us. But don't fall for it, people. Don't fall for it. Yeah, use wisdom. Please use wisdom in all what you do. All what you do out there. Yeah, because I still live in the big city. I still live in the big city. And I want safety and peace for all of us. What I've been doing, I before I go out with my little guys here, my guys and gals, my little doggy woggies, I give a word of prayer over myself and my little babies here, a word of protection. And I was even taught this lady that I met in the city who also walks with her little dogs. She has 3 dogs like me. Not the same breed, but she was walking 3 little dogs, and I had to just say hello to her. And she told me that she also prays, and her little prayer is this, in part, about making her invisible to her enemies. And I said to myself, that's a powerful prayer. So that's what I do. As for protection over me, and to make me and my little guys here invisible to our enemies, and that we will be a blessing to others, and that we will receive a blessing and be a blessing onto our friends. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, let me read your messages. Okay, Asa said, how about the guy do all that to the homeless? Oh, I forgot about that. You hear nothing about it. And, oh, wow, that's right. I did forget. Yeah, they want you to forget. Yes, I did. That's right. Someone told me about that. Someone told me about that one. That one I didn't even know. Someone in the park told me about that. Okay, ASO said they never ever name any of the homeless people that lives where that lives were taken in New York City and DC from that man last month. These are distractions. Yeah, a tit for tat. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I completely forgot about the homeless that were being attacked. Yeah, and I think, as you said, I think they might have died. Yeah. Yes, someone told that happened around January or February, was it? That's right. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, see, they're bombarding us with a lot of info. Yeah, they're bombarding us with a lot of info. So it's just creating a, a atmosphere of fear. But people, don't be afraid. I don't want to be afraid, but use wisdom in what you do. Yeah, use wisdom. Yeah, so Asa, the beginning of my live stream, I don't know when you came on. Yeah, I had another one of my visions upon awakening in the morning and keeping my eyes closed. Aerial views. I saw aerial view of flat land with tree, like it. The ground was like brown, like dirt, and it had trees, shrubs. It was an aerial view below the clouds level, and it was turning the ground. It was like spinning. And then the other thing I saw was New York City, Central Park, in an area view. I was above the area view was above the buildings, so I saw all of Central Park in one view. Again, it was very, very hazy. Yeah, I was, I mentioned in a video, recent live stream, that I believe that the veil between this realm and the next one is getting thinner and thinner, and that you'll be able to see more, those people who meditate, you'll be able to see more of that realm. I'm not sure exactly what's happening when I see the aerial views. I used to get that a lot, aerial views of places I've never been to. Yeah, so I don't know whether it's remote viewing, astral projection, but I'm completely like awake and I'm seeing these things upon awakening from sleeping or dreaming. And I just keep my eyes closed and look into my eyelids. Yeah, try it, people. Try it for yourself and tell me what you see. Yeah. So that's what happened today. So I saw the area view, what looked like Manhattan. It was very, very faint, and an area view of some place. I felt it was a place like Africa. It was very flat. It was a brown. The soil was a pale brown color. You see little, trees spread out, and then I saw these buildings at what do you call it, on ground level, and it was like a mustard yellow color, and the walls outside seemed like what I call like a cutout. It was a shape of like a spade, like a card deck. You have like the ace of spade. It's like a ball. A bulbous. The bottom, the base is wide, and then it tapers to the top. Something like that. Yeah. Again, it's very, very faint. So that's what I saw. Yeah, I'm just looking at the time now. I have to get ready to go out. Yeah, sunrise today is 6:03 a.m. So welcome the sunrise when you get up this morning. Yeah, be one with nature. Be one with humanity at heart. And pray. Let us pray for one another. I think this is very important these days that we pray for each other and want, call out for, safety for all of us. Yeah, and listen to the birds sing if you can. The birds are singing right now. They're always, the sun is the light of also. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like how you said that, Asa. Your spirit guide's a bird. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. Hey, Asa, did you see this film that came out some years ago called The Assassin's Creed? They had a bird. The bird. It was like an eagle or something. What do you call it? Yeah, those type of birds, big birds. It's a bird of prey. And the bird, like throughout the movie, the bird would fly around one of the descendants of this. If you know the storyline, a descendant of uh, the people who make these oaths to protect something. Yeah, they had a bird, and it's as if the bird is watching over them, and that they could see. They're flying over the city. So when they're entering a place, the bird is there to watch over the person. Okay, you're saying that you haven't seen it, but I believe birds are watching over. Yeah, I go to Central Park, and the little sparrows. When I enter Central Park with my dogs, you have these little sparrows that come down and watch me and my dogs right there when I first enter. It's like they're saying hello to us. Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. But yeah, go the I mean, there is a lot of violence in that movie, The Assassin's Creed. But I watch it. I'm fascinated with. I'm not into the violence. I'm into the symbolism, what the whole thing means to me. That we have an assignment. Some of us have assignments, and we don't know what it is. I told you, if birds get silent, it means danger is around you. Oh, wow. Well, they were singing in Central Park and they're singing now. Yeah, that's a good point. When it's deathly quiet. Yeah. So that's that's what my vision was today, and just a little news that I just learned about a moment ago regarding that sniper in D.C. and they're using the same name from the thing that happened 20 years ago in D.C. Interesting. So it's a retro thing, and it's just to traumatize you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And hey, do your meditation. Uh, Words of peace and protection over you and your family. Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah. So thank you again, folks. Thank you again. I'm here a little longer than I wanted to. Yeah, I have to get ready to go shortly. Yeah, with me and my gangs. Yeah, pray over me and my little family here for safety too. Yeah. Thank you again all for listening, and I hope you enjoy your beautiful Sunday. Take care until next time. Bye bye.